Tonight is the night that Nick Smith Jr. has spent most of his life working towards. Maybe the most coveted high school baller the state of Arkansas has ever produced, becoming the nation's top-rated 5-star prospect, a McDonald's All-American, and capping it off as a Class 6A state champion.
I'm a champ now, baby.
The homegrown Hog is set to hear his name called in the NBA draft in New York City.
I'm super excited, and the big reason why is because I saw all the behind-the-scenes time, sacrifice that someone like Nick puts in that nobody really sees. Endless hours working on their game. And so seeing the results of that and seeing his reward was so cool to me.
A native of Jacksonville, Arkansas, Smith first rose up the ranks at Sylvan Hills before transferring to North Little Rock for his senior season. Johnny Rice was the Charging Wildcats head coach that year, eventually retiring on top after taking state. He knew right away that Nick Smith was a special player.
You see the culture or the tone or what he brings with him to practice every day. It's going to be full speed. It's going to be competitive the whole time. And when someone did not match his intensity, it was very visible. And so that really made everybody better. His tenacity and his energy that he brought every day was just different than anything we've had before. Like I said, he was the most competitive player that I coached in my 31 years of coaching.
After helping form one of the nation's top signing classes, Smith unexpectedly had a bumpy lone season as a Razorback. A nagging knee injury forced the freshman to miss a chunk of conference play. Instead of being shut down and saved for the pros, Smith opted to return to the lineup. While he could never totally knock off the rust through the Hog's Sweet 16 run, coming back spoke volumes to Coach Rice about his former player's heart and character.
With him coming back, really should show the state that he really wanted to be a Razorback. There's no doubt about that. I don't think he had to come back. That wouldn't have affected him anyway tonight on the draft boards. The adversity that he faced this year will make him a better player down the road. And that's something that I don't know if he's really faced before, to say not being the man, not being the guy. On every team that he's been on, he was the guy. But having an injury and having to kind of watch from the sidelines a little bit, that was new to him. And him facing that adversity, I think will be something that will make him better, make him a better player and a better teammate down the road in his NBA career.
Wherever Nick Smith ends up in tonight's draft, his legacy in Arkansas Preps and at North Little Rock is solidified among the greats, and his former coach is confident that he'll represent his home state with pride for years to come.
I mean, he had one of the biggest careers of a high school player. He won a state championship, and he led us at North Little Rock to places we had never been before. We got to play in events that no one in the state of Arkansas has ever got to play before. And we get finished in one poll as high as 5th in the nation is what we were ranked. And we were blessed to have in 2013, we were ranked number 9 in the nation, but he took us to a level that we had never been before. His legacy as a Razorback, we just saw a shell of what he's really like and capable of. I really think if he blossoms in the NBA and develops and has a good, strong career, then he'll be remembered as a very solid Razorback. I know how driven he is. He brought it every single day, and this has really been his and his family's mindset is NBA since the year I had him. I think he'll be successful because, number one, he's blessed physically as an athlete, and he's very skilled. He's got the size. And then he brings that intangible of that intensity, that competitiveness that not everybody has. So when you put all of those things together, it really makes him to a very, very high NBA prospect.